Pence. Plural of penny. A unit of money equal to 1/100th of a pound. If you want to call someone in another country, you're going to be charged 60 pence a minute. They divided 88 pence between them. Polite. Behaving or speaking in a way that is correct for the social situation you are in. It's not polite to talk when your mouth is full. I went shopping in Tokyo. All the clerks were very polite and helpful. Probably. Used to say that something is likely to happen, likely to be true. It's probably the best movie I have ever seen. She's probably going to be late. She said she's stuck in traffic. Queen. The female ruler of a country, the wife of a king. At 18, Victoria was crowned Queen of England. I bought the new biography of Queen Elizabeth yesterday. Quiet. Not making much noise and making no noise at all. Not saying much and not saying anything. The class became quiet when the teacher entered. You're very quiet. Is anything the matter? Quiz. A short test that a teacher gives to a class. A competition or game in which people have to answer questions. The teacher gave us a quiz on biology the other day. Contestants enter by completing an online form and short quiz. Race. The competition in which all the competitors try to be the fastest and to finish first, to compete against someone or something in a race. Over 80 cars will take part in the race. My classmate will be racing against some of the country's top athletes. Receipt. A piece of paper that you are given which shows that you have paid for something. Proof of purchase. Keep your receipt in case you want to bring the item back. Always get a receipt when you withdraw cash from a machine. Repair. To fix something that is damaged or broken. To restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. Now, I tried to get my watch repaired, but I was told that it would be cheaper to buy a new one. Builders spent several weeks repairing the roof of the library. Repeat. To say or write something again. To make, do, or perform again. Could you repeat question number 7, please? Repeat this exercise 5 times every day and you'll soon lose some weight. Sail. To travel on or across an area of water in a boat or ship. To begin a water voyage. We're going to sail the Caribbean during the summer vacation. The first Europeans sailed across the Atlantic in 1519. Shout. To say something very loudly, usually when you want to make yourself heard in noisy situations, or when you want to get the attention of someone. You don't need to shout, I'm standing right here. The tourists were shouting and laughing as they walked across the park. Single. Consisting of only one, unaccompanied by others. My favourite baseball team won the game by a single point. A single tree in the yard is the only thing providing shade from the blazing sun. Striped. Having lines or bands of colour. We have to wear our school uniform every day. A white shirt and blue striped skirt. My aunt knitted me a blue and white striped sweater for Christmas. Take off. To remove a piece of clothing. If an aircraft rises into the air from the ground. We have to take off our shoes when we go inside a temple. I felt quite excited as the plane took off from Haneda. Throw. To send something through the air with force, especially by a sudden movement of the arm. to put something somewhere carelessly. But I saw some boys excitedly throwing and catching a frisbee on the beach. Don't just throw your clothes on the floor, pick them up. Tidy up. To make a place or a collection of things neat and orderly. To arrange things in the right place. We always have to tidy up after using the science lab. I was tidying up my bedroom when the phone rang. Traffic. The number of vehicles moving along roads or amount of aircraft, trains or ships moving along a route. There's been a lot more traffic around here since they opened the mall. I was very lucky that there wasn't much traffic on the road this morning. Unhappy. Sad or not satisfied. Feeling worried or annoyed about a situation. The staff seemed unhappy about something when I was browsing through the items. I knew she was unhappy about being left behind this weekend. University. An educational institution at the highest level where you study for a degree. Most universities require high school students to take entrance tests if they want to enrol. Both of my older sisters are at university. One is studying biology and the other is studying psychology. Usually. Used to talk about what happens on most occasions or in most situations. The drive from my house to the school usually takes 15 or 20 minutes. According to research, women usually live longer than men. Village. A group of houses and other buildings that is smaller than a town, usually in the countryside. We need to get food aid to the more remote villages during this crisis. A meeting will be held at the village hall on Tuesday at 9 in the morning. Violin. A small wooden musical instrument that you hold under your chin and play by pulling a bow across the strings. Born and raised in Tokyo, Komuro started violin lessons at age 3. I went to my brother's violin recital today. It was wonderful. Visit. To go to a place in order to look at it, or to a person in order to spend time with them. A recent trip to Seoul gave me the opportunity to visit their national museum. During spring break, I always visit my grandparents. Weather. The conditions in the air above the earth, such as wind, rain or temperature, especially at a particular time over a particular area. Weather patterns have been changing as a result of global warming. We want to have a picnic on Saturday, but it depends on the weather. Wild. Living in a natural state, not changed or controlled by people. Uncontrolled, violent or extreme. Wild strawberries are much smaller than the kind you get in shops. The children were wild with excitement when they saw the dolphins. Wonderful. Making you feel happy. Extremely good. We had a wonderful time surfing in Bali last year. You're very lucky to have such wonderful parents. Wool. The soft, thick hair that grows on the bodies of sheep and some other animals. It's freezing outside. Wear your blue wool coat. Australia is one of the world's main producers of wool. A year. A period of about 365 days or 12 months, especially from the 1st of January to the 31st of December. I met my best friend 7 years ago. We went to the same primary school. My mother goes on a business trip to China every year. Zero. The absence of measurable quantity. None at all. The lowest possible amount. Unfortunately, my favourite football team's chance of winning are zero. The temperature dropped to 10 degrees below zero.